Damn, I know I just got off live, but something told me to do this live stream too. Somebody requested this earlier, and I was gonna do it earlier, but I had forgot, so I'm gonna do it now. We gotta talk about sex and mental health because, believe it or not, too much sex and the wrong kind of sex can open doors inside your mind, and this can lead to mental health problems. And a lot of people that's out there have these particular issues. For real, for real. So we gonna speak on that. Most people in the world that like abuse kids and things of this nature, the reason why they do this is because they was abused as a child. You see what I'm saying? Most pedophiles that you know in the world are mental, they sick. They sick mentally. You see what I'm saying? It's mostly because they probably was abused as a child. Abusers abuse. You see what I'm saying? And this is something that we have to understand. And I know a lot of people say that there should be no mercy for pedophiles, and I totally agree. But one thing we have to keep in mind is that a lot of these people that's doing this stuff, they're doing it because it was done to them when they was a child. You see what I'm saying? And it goes deeper than that. It goes deeper than that. Sexual mental health goes into homosexuality. You see what I'm saying? It goes into cuckolding. I don't know how the fuck they say that shit, but you know, there's men out there that like to watch their wives with other men, and there's women out there that like to watch their husband with other women. You see what I'm saying? There's women out there that allow several men at one time to basically run trains and stuff on them. This is all linked to mental health, family. You see what I'm saying? And it is very, very important that we understand this. So, especially with these rituals and stuff that these Freemasons and stuff is doing, we have to understand, y'all, that participating in certain kind of sex can open doors inside your mind, like demonic doors. It can let demonic energy in. And a lot of times when this happens, you get further and further and further until you too far gone. You see what I'm saying? So you will start off doing something that you normally wouldn't do. You'll do that for a while, that'll get boring, then you'll move to something else. Then you'll move to something else. Then you'll move to something else. And you start doing things that's so degrading that it literally leads to depression. You see what I'm saying? It leads to suicide. It leads to you living a lonely ass life, because eventually you're gonna get to the point to where nobody's gonna want you. You see what I'm saying? And you're gonna die alone. People who have too much sex, people who is completely overly sexualized, also have problems with drugs. So these particular beings out here that's overly sexualized, they all into this crazy stuff that they shouldn't be doing. These same people are most of the times addicted to some type of drug as well. And the reason why they're addicted to these drugs is just because what I said earlier. Doing these particular things lead to depression. You see, it leads to these mental attacks. People start thinking that they not worth nothing. You see, a lot of, and this is especially for women. A lot of women that's out there thotting and doing a lot of, crazy stuff is because they so depressed that they feel like they worthless, or they feel like nobody love them, or they feel like they need validation and things of this nature. So this is why a lot of them go and they participate in these different sexual acts because they feel like that's the only way that they can get love. That's the only way that they can feel loved, or, you know what I'm saying, or wanted, you see, or glorified. And there are some people out there that do it just for the energy. Those are called vampires. That's a different story. You see what I'm saying? But we talking about something different right now. We ain't talking about vampires. So, and this doesn't just happen with with women. You see what I'm saying? It also happens with men as well. You see, this is a very, very hefty topic that a lot of people don't want to talk about. You see. So, what can you do to basically heal yourself from, sexual mental health? The very first thing that you must do, if you somebody that's like overly sexual and you feel like you have mental health from this, first thing, the very first and most important thing that you have to do is you have to figure out where that trauma comes from. You see what I'm saying? You have to go into your higher self. You have to go into those places that's locked away. You see what I'm saying? Your subconscious locked it away because it figured that was the best way to protect you. You see what I'm saying? But you still know it's there. You still can feel it. It's almost like a splinter. You see, you know it's there, but it's locked away. You see? So you have to start going within and pray a lot too. Pray a lot. But see, when you pray, make sure you don't beg for anything. You see what I'm saying? Don't say, please God, help me, you know what I'm saying? Help me get through this mental health. Don't say that. Say something more direct, like, let my mind be healed from mental health. Let my mind be healed from depression. Let my body be healed from this. You see what I'm saying? Be more direct in your prayers. Don't be afraid. You see what I'm saying? Because you have to know what you want. You have to know exactly what you need. You have to know. And you have to say it. When you say it like that, you sound more determined, or more, you know what I'm saying? You sound more like you really want to be healed from this. You see, instead of begging and pleading for something. Because a lot of the times the things that you begging for or pleading for, you don't really want it. The things that you want, that you really, really want, you not coming like that. You coming like, yeah, I need this. I need that. You see what I'm saying? You gonna say you need that shit. You're not gonna come and beg for nothing. You gonna say you need it. You see? So whenever you say these prayers, be more direct by what you want and what you need. You see? Tell the Creator exactly what's going on, and tell the Creator exactly what you want to be done about it. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? And don't do it once. Do it several times. Do it every single night. Every single night. Do it 3 times a day. Do it 4 times a day. You see what I'm saying? Every single time before you go to sleep, do it. You see? And this will help you big time. It will help you heal. A lot of people say that you can take the little salt baths and stuff. You can do that. You know what I'm saying? You can take the little salt baths. You can you know what I'm saying? You can do things of this nature, and that may help, but it's not going to be as powerful as the prayer. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to be as powerful as that. So go into that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. First of all, figure out where the trauma comes from, and then ask for that to be healed. You can literally ask for that to be removed if you remember what happened. You can literally ask for that part of your life to be removed and taken away. Literally. I'm seeing a surplus amount of cars drive by for this time of night. Like, that shit kind of freaky to me, but whatever. You see what I'm saying? Do that, y'all. Make that happen. Make that prayer. You see what I'm saying? Because it's gonna help. It's gonna help you big time. A second thing that you should do is take a few steps back from it. You might not be able to go cold turkey, but take a few steps back for it. You know what? There's another way that you can heal yourself from this. And it involves having sex. You see what I'm saying? You need to find somebody that loves you for real. Stop laying with people that's just wanting to use your body. Stop laying with people that just want to use your body. If you get with somebody that truly, truly love you, it'll help. You see what I'm saying? It'll knock some of that darkness away. It'll knock some of that depression away, because a person that love you is going to make you really, really feel like you love. They not going to just... See, people got to stop doing all this animalistic stuff. Stop cursing when you having sex. Stop, saying all this crazy, freaky ass shit. Stop doing that. Because that's demonic energy, family. You see what I'm saying? That's demonic energy. It's not good. And that comes part of the depression too. When you sit here cursing, why do you think they call it curse, man? You literally, like, you cursing. You cursing yourself. You see? And at the same time, you opening these portals, and these energies are coming in, and they're taking advantage of your energy, and they're making you feel this negative ass depression. It's bad. It's real bad. You see? So with that being said, stop having this animalistic sex, y'all. Stop doing that. Stop. Another thing that that can help out with this is be careful who you having sex with. Because, say for instance, the person that you land with is a very depressed person. That's going to become you. Because it's almost like you agreeing to it. You agreeing to take on that energy. You agreeing to allow that energy to be a part of you. You see what I'm saying? And that's going to lead to depression and sadness. You see, I would say that sexual mental health is one of the biggest mental health issues that's out there that nobody talks about. Don't nobody talk about sexual mental health. You see what I'm saying? You don't never hear nobody talking about that. Everybody want to talk about other things, but sexual mental health is one of the biggest ones, because there's so many people out there that's been taken advantage of, that's been, used, and that's been put through things that somebody shouldn't go through. It's bad, you see. So keep that in mind, y'all. But that's really all I want to say in this video right here, as far as with this sexual mental health. Man, look. Heal yourself from it. Heal yourself from it and understand it is real. And if you're not careful and you doing the wrong thing, or you having sex with the wrong person, it will open doors for you. Doors that you don't want open. Keep that in mind. Chief, I'm out.